Hello everybody, happy Wednesday, happy holidays, or at least happy holiday catalog. I am so excited that this awesome new catalog is finally live and anybody and everybody can order from it. I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes before I get started for a few people to join, but I am so pumped to share some fun projects and some awesome new product suites from the holiday catalog. This is Lena Gersa from Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. And I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Have been for 9 years now. And I gotta say, this holiday catalog is, in my opinion, the best one we have ever had. And I think I say that every year, but really, this one, there is not a single thing in this catalog that I don't like. Which is not good for the pocketbook, let me tell you. So I am going to walk you through the catalog, highlight some products, show you some fun projects, and we're going to have a great evening. Now, before we get going, I need to talk about our door prize. I am giving away the beautiful new Nature's Beauty stamp set. So this is our Making a Difference stamp set for this catalog. And a portion, I think it's $4 in Canada, of the sales from every stamp set that is sold goes towards mental health organizations, which is a very worthy cause. And so this beautiful stamp set could be yours. So to be entered in my door prize draw, I am going to show you what you need to do. So you can enter and receive one ballot for the draw simply by liking and sharing this video. Okay, super easy, takes you 2 seconds, done. If you see something that catches your eye during this video and you would like to place an order in my online store, if you place a $25 order, you're going to receive one ballot, and that can be in addition to the one that you receive for liking and sharing this video. If you place a $50 order, you'll receive 2 ballots. If you place a $100 or more order in my online store, you'll receive 4 ballots and a package of free holiday rhinestones, which I will highlight in a little bit. Okay, so when you place your order, you need to use this host code. I've got it written down here, so it's easy to find. And your order deadline is midnight on Friday. Okay, I'll be closing out the workshop order at midnight on Friday. All right. Who's ready to check out the catalog with me? Well, let's do it. I can finally show you the inside of the catalog. I've been dying to do this for so long. Okay, one of my favorite things about this catalog is the fact that we have a bundle index right at the front. It makes it super easy to see all of the new bundles that have stamps and coordinating punches or dies. And when you're looking things up, it's just really easy to find. It also gives you fun little project samples for each one of the bundles, which is just very awesome. Love this about the catalog. The other thing I should mention is that all the bundles, as always, are discounted 10% when you purchase the stamps and dies or punch together. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at the very first suite in the catalog. This is the Toile Tiding Suite. And I gotta say, when I first saw this suite, I was like, it's nice, but it's not really my thing. Well, just as always, I have to eat my words. So I'm going to show you why this is a beautiful suite. First of all, it is a mega suite. The reason we call it a mega suite is that we have 2 bundles that are part of the suite. So let me show you those 2 bundles. Let's get some things out of the way here. Okay. So we have, first of all, this beautiful cardinal. This stamp is absolutely stunning. The detail in it is just unbelievable. So there we have our cardinal Toile Christmas with the cardinal and then coordinating dies. All right. So this again is one of those discounted bundles available at 10% off. And so we have the cardinal, we have the branch. Okay. That coordinates. These are just dies that cut leaf shapes, and these cut little sort of, I don't know, swirlies. What do you call them? Filigrees. And then we also have dies that coordinate and cut out the banners on the stamp set. Okay, so this is a great stamp set. Love it, love it, love it. And let me show you. Actually, I'm going to wait and show you the projects after. Okay, so that is one of the bundles. The other bundle is this Tidings All Around, and that includes this wreath stamp set, as well as the coordinating wreath dies. Now, let me just say, I have gone a little crazy with these dies. I love these dies. The stamp set is beautiful, and there's actually another stamp set farther back in the catalog that coordinates with these dies as well. That is the seasonal wreath one. That's this one. So you can get even more mileage out of these dies with this stamp set, but I'm going to talk about that one later. These I absolutely love, and I gotta tell you, my two favorite things are these little dies here. They cut these little sprigs, and they are just awesome for doing making your own little embellishments or adding little accents on projects. I just love them. So that is the Tidings All Around bundle. So those are the two bundles that are part of this mega suite. And then of course we have beautiful DSP. Now, I've used a lot of the DSP, so I don't have full sheets of some of it, but it's all based in colors in Garden Green and Real Red on Very Vanilla. So it has a great vintage feel, and we have lovely vintage patterns, okay, typical of Toile. So there is sort of a country scene dashing through the snow, and here we have another country scene with farm houses and barns and deer, and then we have just a simple green stripe. We have nature, animals, and then we have greenery, holly and mistletoe. And then I have just a little tiny piece of gingham left. Okay, so that's the garden green. But the cool thing is when you flip this whole stack over, the patterns are all the same, but this time in Real Red. Okay, so the patterns are the same on both sides. It's just different colors. And that makes it really easy to create coordinated projects. All right, so there is the Toile Christmas DSP. And then, of course, we have to have embellishments, because what is a product suite without embellishment? So this suite has two beautiful ribbons. This gorgeous Real Red ruched ribbon. It kind of feels like taffeta. This is going to be awesome for wrapping up packages, okay? It is a little bit wide, but I will show you a project that I did use it on a card. You can actually use it in place of cardstock. It ties up beautifully, and it's really going to be a nice accent on your treat holders and gift packaging this year, okay? Just lovely, lovely ribbon. So that is the ruched ribbon, and this is 1 inch wide, okay? It's quite a bit wider than most of the ribbons we carry. And then we have this garden green double stitched ribbon. Hi Alfie, how you doing? So this is really pretty. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's quite I don't want to say stiff, but it's substantial, so it's going to hold its shape. So if I tie a bow here, my bow is going to hold its shape quite nicely. All right, so your loops are not going to get crushed, and you're going to have a really nice bow. Okay, so that's the garden green. It's 3/8 inches wide, and you get 10 yards of it on a roll for $9.50, which is pretty darn good. All right, so there's our two ribbons. And then, of course, we have some glitter enamel dots. Okay, this is only a partial sheet. There's actually more than this. You can get a ton of these on a sheet. I've just used quite a few. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. So again, they come in the garden green and the Real Red. So these coordinate not just with this suite, but they can be used on just about any Christmas project. Hi, Irene. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. All right, so those are the products in the suite. Now, do you want to see some projects? Let me start with the Cardinal. So here are a couple of cards that I created using that beautiful Cardinal. So I'm going to start with this one. This one is stamped using Memento Black in Very Vanilla cardstock, sorry. And I've colored it using my Stampin' Blends. Okay, so you get beautiful, rich color with the Stampin' Blends. The image is just stunning. Oh, I'm glad you love Stampin' Up. I love it too, Shannon. Thanks for sharing, Elfie. And then we also, I've used some die-cut pine branches that are actually from another awesome bundle in the catalog called Beautiful Boughs. And I'm not sure if you can see, but you see the snow on my pine branches? That's another awesome new product that I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, so there he is, my little Cardinal colored with Stampin' Blends. And then this one, I wanted to see what it would look like if I stamped it on Real Red cardstock. So I stamped him, and then I kind of went, oh, I don't really like that his beak is red, and I didn't like that his eye was red. So you know what I did? I grabbed my watercolor pencils and I added some highlight. So I used my white to add some highlights to his feathers. And then I took and colored his beak in with the yellow, and I highlighted his eye with the white. Okay, so just a couple of options for coloring that beautiful stamped image. All right, so there are 2 Cardinal Christmas stamp or cards, and then I have a ton. Remember how I said I went a little crazy with the wreath? You're gonna see. All right, here's one really simple card made using the Totting's All Around stamp set and the coordinating dies. Okay, so I stamped my wreath in the garden green, and then I added my little berries in real red and die cut it using the die. And then I added gold glimmer in behind it, which just makes it oh so shimmery. Okay, really simple card. And there's some of that gingham DSP that I was out of. And I'm not sure if you can see on the video, but what I did is I embossed the paper, the DSP, with the subtle embossing folder. And that gives it the look of actual fabric. It's got really great texture. Okay. And then I thought, well, what about a fall card? So I made me a fall card. Now I used paper from another suite that we'll talk about in a little bit and stamped my wreath in fall colors and added a layer of Mary Merlot. Excuse me. I need some water. In behind it, and then a little bit of the burlap linen trim for a fall thank you card. And then I thought, well, what if we mix up the colors? So this is actually... This DSP isn't even from this catalog. It's from the annual, and it just happens to be part of the buy 3 get 1 free DSP sale that's on right now. This is the Woven Textures DSP. So here I used that DSP and again layered 2 different colors of the wreath and added one of the stamped banners from the Cardinal Christmas stamp set. And then 2 more. Here is one that I used some of that ruched red ribbon. Okay, so you can use it in place of DSP. It's got lovely sheen and texture, and it gives you a nice substantial width to create a horizontal or vertical element on your card. So this one here is the wreath cut from Mossy Meadow cardstock, and then I just added some little gold sprigs there to make it sparkle. Okay, and then of course I had, well, wait. 2 more projects. I lied. I said 1 more. Here is a fall thank you card again. I stamped the wreath this time in 2 different shades, so in crushed curry and pumpkin pie, and then added some little sprigs. Those are those little sprigs. Remember those 2 dies that I said I love so much? I added them, and then just a little bow. Okay, for a lovely fall thank you card. And then 1 more fun 3D Christmas card. So this is a pop-up card. It stands up just like this. It won't stand because I'm on my catalog, but it does stand up. There it goes. And it also folds flat for mailing, which is an awesome thing because you can pop it in the mail to just about anybody. So here again, I've used 3 layers of the wreath and another one of the banners from the Cardinal Christmas set. And I'm loving this sort of cool tones for Christmas, and this is actually from the one of the fall suites in the catalog. Okay, and I'll show you that paper in a little bit. Okay, so there are some projects, I hope you like those, featuring the Toile Tiding suite. All right, so now I gotta move all my stuff out of the way here, and we're gonna move on to the next part of the catalog. Now, before I do that, for those who just joined, let me just mention that my door prize tonight is the Nature's Beauty stamp set. Okay, so I am giving that away. And in order to be entered in the draw, all you have to do is like and share this video. Okay, like and share the video and you will receive 1 ballot for the draw. If you decide that you would like to place an order because you just can't live without some of these awesome products, if you place a $25 order in my online store, you'll receive an additional ballot. $50 order gets you 2 ballots, and a $100 or more order gets you 4 ballots and a free package of holiday rhinestones, which is pretty awesome. So your host code is here. It's also here, and the deadline to order is Friday. Okay? All right, so let's move on. There is the rest of the suite. Okay, they do a really good job in this catalog of showcasing the DSP. I gotta say, best I have seen for making it easy to see the patterns in the DSP. All right, we are going to move on to the Wrapped in Plaid suite. I love plaid, and I am loving this suite. We actually received the stamp set and punch on the incentive trip, and I have been playing with this since I got home from the trip in July. I just love this suite. So let me pull the products over. And I will show you some projects, but first I'm going to show you what's in the suite as I drop everything. All right, here we go. So, oh, Nature's Beauty is a gorgeous set, Shannon. I love, love, love it. And so I thought, because the proceeds are going to a good cause, I thought it would be a good one to give away tonight. All right, so here is the showcase or the showpiece bundle of the Wrapped in Plaid suite, and that is the Perfectly Plaid bundle. So we have a stamp set that features 4 different types of Christmas trees, a couple of little pine cones, and then some awesome Christmas sentiments. Perfect for a beginner stamper because this is it, all in one package. You've got everything you need to make Christmas cards, in terms of stamps anyway. And then we also have the coordinating tree punch, okay? And again, if you purchase these 2 products together, you receive a 10% discount on them, okay? So that's the Perfectly Plaid bundle. And then we, of course, have gorgeous DSP. And I have always loved plaid for Christmas, and that's why I'm so excited about this paper. This DSP pack features 48 sheets, okay? So you're going to get 4 of each of the sheets that I show you, okay? So we have green. Now, let me also mention that all of the plaids have gold foil included in their pattern. I'm not sure how well, oh yeah, it shows up in the video. Look at that shine. Okay, so all of these feature gold foil. So look at all of these gorgeous plaid patterns. They are just stunning. Like, really. And there's actually one more that I've used all the paper of. I'm actually using it on the one of the make and takes for my launch event on Friday, my live launch event. So this is one side. Now, when you turn these papers over, if you are not into plaid, look at these awesome image or patterns that are on the back. Oh, my deer are upside down. Let's turn them around. Okay, we've got pine cones, we've got trees, we've got more trees. These actually coordinate with the punch. Okay, so you can punch these out using the Christmas tree punch. We got polka dots, we got more deer, holly, and Christmas stockings. Okay, so awesome holiday themed papers or patterns on one side and fabulous plaid on the other. Okay, so that is the paper that's included in the Wrapped in Plaid suite. And then of course we have embellishments. Now I have used a whole lot of these little jingle bells. So you actually get 3 colors. You get the cherry cobbler, the gold, and the shaded spruce. I only have the shaded spruce left in my sad little package. I have more on the way. But I have used a ton of these. And they're just so fun and so cute. And they really jingle. They drive my cats crazy. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, so those are our jingle bells. They are a little bit bigger than jingle bells we have carried in the past. I will just mention that. I would probably only put 1 on a project. With the other little mini ones that we used to carry, I used to put 2. But these are about the equivalent of 2 of those little mini ones. So if you remember those, that'll give you an idea of the size of these ones. Okay, the other nice thing is they have a nice big loop in them, which makes it easy to thread them on ribbon or twine. All right, so those are our jingle bells. And then, of course, we have some beautiful ribbon. And because all of our DSP has that gold in it, of course, our ribbon is going to have metallic gold in it as well. So this is shaded spruce ribbon. It has a metallic gold stripe down the middle. It is, what is it, 1 centimeter wide or 3/8 inches. And again, this is another one of those ribbons that is just super easy to tie. Okay, it has some nice texture to it. It's not quite as firm as the garden green ribbon from the previous suite. Okay, it's a little bit more pliable. Okay, and it just ties up beautifully. Okay, it is fully reversible. Okay, there's both sides are the same, so you don't have to worry about trying to tie it so that your tails end up the same. It's easy to tie. Okay, so that is your 3/8 inch shaded spruce ribbon. And then of course we have mini gold pizza boxes, which I haven't got yet. There has to be a limit, guys. I can't get it all. All right, so if you love our white pizza boxes, now we have these awesome gold foil ones, okay, that coordinate with the suite. All right, let's move on to the next suite, which is Let It Snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. No, don't let it snow yet. I'm not ready for that. All right, let's bring in, I'm going to drop it, our next suite. Oh, wait, I forgot to show you some projects using the Perfectly Plaid. Hold on. Wrapped in Plaid. I forgot to show you projects. How could I do that? All right, let me show you some fun projects featuring the Wrapped in Plaid suite. So this is just a simple Christmas card, okay, in blues and greens, okay, and of course lots of gold. All right, I've used the Wrapped in Plaid DSP and of course our stamp set and punch. Here's another one using the same punch, and these are all punched with the same punch, I should mention, okay. And more of that gorgeous plaid and the beautiful ribbon. And then these are some swap cards. Oh, here's one. This is one that we are actually making at my live launch, my face-to-face launch event on Friday. Okay. And this actually features some of the new metallic gold ink. Okay. This is not heat embossed. This is stamped in the metallic gold. And then here are a couple of swap cards that I received using the same product suite. I'm not sure how well they show. Let me take them out of the package. It's hard to see when they're in the plastic and they're glaring off the lights here. There we go. That's better. So this one was made by my friend Zara Premji, fellow Canadian demonstrator. And, oh, this one was also made by Zara. 2 different swaps, 2 different cards, same creator. Okay, Zara must love this suite as much as I do. Okay, there's a couple more for you. All right, so let's get these out of the way and move on to Let It Snow. I got ahead of myself there. How could I do that? Oh my goodness. All right, the projects are the best part. Okay, we're gonna bring in the next suite. This one has a lot of stuff in it, and so if things go crashing down, don't be alarmed. It's just me with limited space. Okay, so again, we have our centerpiece of this suite, and that is the Snowman Season stamp set and coordinating Snowman Builder Punch. This stamp set is so stinking cute, okay? I love these guys. Happy snowman make me happy. As much as I don't like winter, I love snowman, and I think these guys are just adorable. So we have the 3 snowman. This particular guy coordinates with the punch. However, you do not have to have this stamp set to make snowman with this punch. And I'm going to show you a card that I made just using the punch without using the stamp set. Okay. But of course, if you're going to get the punch, you may as well get the stamp set too, because it's discounted 10%, right? Right. All right. So that is the bundle. And then, of course, we have some fabulous DSP. Now, this is specialty DSP because it is sparkly. It is glimmery. So we have some fun, sort of whimsical patterns for... This does not have to be Christmas, right? This could be anything, but we've got some fun glitter on here. We've got very sparkly little snowman on here. Look at this guy. Isn't he just the happiest little snowman? I love him. And then we have some little snow people. And we have some mittens. Hi, Jen. Hi, Margie. How are you doing? Okay, so we've got mittens. We've got more happy snow people. And, of course, Stampin' Up being Stampin' Up, these guys. Yep, you got it. They coordinate with the punch. So you can punch these guys out. And they're already glittery and colored, and they're done, ready to go. Okay, and then we have some toques and top hats, and these are all sparkly. I'm not sure how well the sparkle shows up on the camera, but all of these have the glitter. Now, when I flip these over, we get some awesome sort of generic patterns that work for the holidays, but also work for just about anything. So we have a real red and Coastal Cabana stripe. We have a red and white stripe. We have snow on Coastal Cabana. We have another Coastal Cabana and red stripe. We have snow on real red. And then we have snowflakes. So this pack has tons of possibilities beyond the holidays, right? I mean, these stripe patterns you could use for anything, right? I mean, birthdays. You name your occasion, you could use it. Okay, so there is your DSP from the Let It Snow suite. And then this suite also has an awesome new embossing folder. Now, this embossing folder is called Winter Knit. And I gotta say, Stampin' Up does not do a good job of showcasing these embossing folders. In fact, I had some team members over last weekend and they were shocked at how much they loved the embossing folder or the embossed paper when they really didn't love the embossing folder in the catalog. So let me just show you a project that I made using this embossing folder and you'll see what I mean. So here is that winter knit pattern. It's actually a 3D folder, so it gives you some really good texture. And you're going to want to run that through using the new embossing plate, okay? Because remember, they're a little bit thinner. Our new 3D folders are a little bit thinner than the old Sizzix ones, so you're going to want to use that new plate, okay? So here I've just stamped my little snowman, my happy little guy. I've added my Merry Christmas that I heat embossed in white, and then these little mittens. Let me show you where those are from. This is the Let It Snow embellishment kit, and I have had some kind of fun with this. So in the kit, you get 4 sheets of felt embellishment. So we have little mittens, we have little toques, we have scarves. Okay, and these can be used on your snowman, but they can also be used as really cute little embellishments on your projects. Okay, so that kit includes those sheets of felt embellishments. Then we also get these fun enamel shapes that allow us to build a snowman. So there's our eyes, there's our buttons, there's our nose, and there are our stick arms, okay? We also get these fun little styrofoam snowballs, which are awesome for making shaker cards or snow globes, as the case may be. And then we also get this fun glittery washi tape. Okay, so all of that is included in the Let It Snow embellishment kit, and all of that is only $15, which is a really great value. And you get this cute little box, which just happens, let me just say, to fit standard size cards. So once you're done using your embellishment kit, you make 3 or 4 cards with some envelopes, throw them in here, put some of that gorgeous real red ribbon on, and there is an instant gift. How awesome is that? Okay, so that is the Let It Snow suite. Now, oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. How could I forget? Remember that cardinal card that I showed you that had the snow on the pine boughs? This is what I did it with. So this is our new Snowfall Accents puff paint, and it is activated with heat. So a couple of tips when you're using this. First of all, you want to use it on your silicone mat, okay? It does get a little bit messy, and the silicone mat makes cleanup really easy. Secondly, you want to make sure you shake it really, really well before you use it. Okay, make sure it's really well mixed. And then thirdly, before you turn your heat tool on the paint, make sure your heat tool is hot. Okay, let it warm up for a few seconds before you turn it on so that it starts to set up quite quickly. If you have it blowing on the paint while it's kind of warming up, you're going to blow the paint kind of wherever. This comes out fairly liquidy, and if you have it blowing on while you're waiting for it to warm up, you're going to kind of blow it. It's going to be like, you know, when you do straw art and you blow the paint all over, that's kind of what happens. So just a couple of little tips for using this stuff, okay? It is so much fun, but there is just a little bit of a learning curve with it. Okay, so that's the Snowfall Accents puff paint. And now you're ready to see a couple more projects. So I already showed you this fun little guy. Here he is again inside a snow globe. So these are our new snow globe shaker domes. Okay, this is from another suite or another bundle in the catalog. So here he is. I stamped him and then fussy cut him out and added him inside a snow globe on a snowy background. And then I'm not sure if you can see, but inside he's juggling snowballs that I made using that puff paint. How fun is that? Okay, and then of course we have some glitter for our shaker. Okay, so there's that one. And then here's another fun one. Okay, there I used one of those little felt toques as an embellishment. Okay, these snowflakes were cut with yet another new bundle in the catalog called Christmas Layers, cut from the Sparkle Glimmer paper. And finally, here is a little snowman that I made just using the embellishment kit and the punch. Okay, so I just punched my snowman, added my little enamel shapes, and then my little felt toque and scarf. Okay, isn't that cute? Oh, he's just so cute. I love him. All right, so that is the Let It Snow suite. Let me get these out of the way here. So many projects, so many products, so little time. I could be on here all night. You guys okay with me talking to you all night? All right, next up. Oh, we have Brightly Gleaming. You're going to like this one. Who likes copper? Do we like copper? Any copper metallic fans out there? All right, let me just get these over here and find the page in the catalog with this gorgeous suite. Here we go, the brightly gleaming suite. This I have to say, when I saw this on the cruise, this was the one that I kind of thought, okay, this is me. This is my favorite. Now, I have to say, I can't pick a favorite at this point now because I've used all the products and I love them all. But this is just so beautiful. So copper accents throughout. Once again, we have a bundle that is sort of the centerpiece of the suite. So this time we have the Christmas Gleaming stamp set. Okay, beautiful ornament imagery and some lovely fonts in the sentiments. And then we have a bundle of not one, but two punches. Two punches. Hey Irene, how are you? So we have a large ornament punch, which punches these two shapes, these two images. And then we have the medium one, which punches this little guy. Okay, so this bundle is also available discounted at 10%. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Love them. Okay, now we also have gorgeous DSP. Now again, I've used some of it. Actually, I've used a lot of it, but I have just a little strip to show you of one. This again is specialty DSP. So here we have copper metallic accents, and I think they show up on the camera. Can you see that? I hope so. So this is one of the patterns. I just have this little tiny strip left because I use it to make some swaps, and this is all I have left. I have more on the way. It's coming tomorrow. And then we have this gorgeous old olive with copper. We have this beautiful navy and copper. And now, honestly, guys, this does not have to be holiday paper, right? How beautiful would this be for a masculine birthday card? Just gorgeous paper. And then here we have Pretty Peacock with copper. Again, how beautiful would this be for a wedding card? Just beautiful paper. And then here we have ornaments. Now, this is probably pretty exclusively Christmas. And then here we have navy with copper stars. And again, this could be for anything. A teen birthday, teen boy's birthday. How great would that be? Okay. Now on the reverse side of all of these papers, we have some lovely imagery as well. This has beautiful a filigree image, okay, in navy and peacock. Here we have some blue and green stars. Again, can you say baby boy card? Like, this would totally work for a baby boy card. Great color scheme for a baby boy card. We have stripes. Put those two together. Look at that. Instant baby boy card. I need to turn these papers over more. I hadn't even thought of that until right now. Oh, I need to make a baby boy card. All right, here we go with some more holly. This is just an old olive geometric. This would work for anything, okay? Anything at all, not just the holidays. And then another navy geometric pattern. So I love that Stampin' Up! Has given some thought to the fact that there is no way we're going to use up all of our holiday papers for the holidays. And we're going to want to use it past the holidays. And these papers totally work beyond Christmas, okay? So there is the DSP. Let me set that aside. And then, of course, we have some additional elements. Now, this is the new hammered metal and 3D embossing folder. This really does not look like much when you look at it. Again, the embossing folders are not showcased very well in the catalog. But let me tell you, when you see them in action, wow, this is just a beautiful folder, especially used on metallic paper, okay? Now, the bad news is that this is already on back order, believe it or not. It's back ordered till the end of the month, but you can still order it. You just have to get yourself in the queue for the back order, and then it'll ship automatically to you, okay? So it is still available to order. It's just not going to ship right away. You won't get it till the end of September, okay? So that is the hammered metal embossing folder. And then, of course, we have some yummy, yummy embellishments. Here is our 1/2-inch classic weave ribbon. So look at this. Your sentiment is already done for you, okay? So you could easily trim a little banner out of your ribbon, and there is your sentiment. Just pop that onto the front of your card. You don't even need to stamp a sentiment, okay? Or just use the ribbon, a strip of the ribbon on the card, and there's your sentiment as well, okay? Also beautiful on gift packaging. You can see how they've used it here in the catalog. Just really, really fun. Now, a little bit trickier to tie because it is not printed on both sides. Okay, so let me show you a little trick for tying reversible ribbon or single-sided ribbon. So I'm going to make a loop. Normally, when I make my loop this way. I make it flat when I'm tying a bow. This time I'm actually going to make, what am I doing? I'm crossing it over this way. So when I make my loop, I'm going to pinch it this way. All right. Then I'm going to make my other loop just like I do when I do a normal bow. I'm going to cross them over. And this way, when I tie, do you see how I'm getting Merry Christmas on all of my loops and my tails? Do you see that? Okay, I'm not going to pull it tight because it'll crease the ribbon, but you see what I did there? Okay, now if I just did it as my normal bow, let me just show you the difference. If I just did my bunny ear bow like I normally do, look what happens. I still get my loops right, but you see here, I don't have any words on this tail. Okay, so that is the trick to tying reversible ribbon. All right. Okay, so that is the beautiful classic weave ribbon from this suite. And then of course we have some more copper accents. So these are the brightly gleaming foil accents, and I've used a few. So let me just get a sheet that is complete. They look like they're not clean. It's just because there is a powder on them so they don't stick together. Okay, that brushes off really easily. So we have some ornaments, we have some little sprigs, and we have 2 different sizes of stars. Okay, you actually get 50 pieces. If you popped all of the embellishments, all the pieces out from this pack, you get 50 copper foil pieces in this pack for $9.50. What a deal. My favorite thing about this is that I don't have to die cut them. They're already cut. Oh, thanks. You like that bow there, Irene? Okay, and then we have these cute little star elements. Okay, so these little stars are copper. They are self-adhesive. They are faceted. Okay, so they have some good bulk to them. Okay, so they're going to give you some nice texture on your cards. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can see how thick they are there. Okay, so you get, in this, you get 40 stars. Okay, 40 for $12.25 in Canada. All right, so those are the products. Now let me show you some projects. I got a lot of projects because I got lots of swaps using this suite. I'll show you mine and then I'll show you a few others. Okay, so here, this is my swap card, or one of my swap cards that I created using this suite. Okay, so remember how I said I only had a little strip of that paper left? This is why. I made 20 cards, 25? I don't remember. A lot of cards using this strip, or this pattern. So I punched my little ornaments using the smaller punch, and then to make the little toppers, I just punched some, just part of the shape using out of copper foil. Okay. These are new dies, and I have to stop and talk about these for a minute because they are easy to miss. Where did I put them? Here we go. So these are the new Ornate Frames dies. Okay, these are part of the Monster Bash suite. So if you are someone who is not into Halloween and just kind of bypasses that in the catalog, you're going to miss these and you're going to be sorry that you missed them. All right. These are awesome. I actually got these on the cruise and I have used them a ton since then. It cuts this beautiful filigree frame. There's 2 different sizes. Okay. And then it also cuts the layer to go over top. Okay. So that's this one here. So this layers over this. All right. And this one layers over this one. So then we have just some other really pretty label shapes. These ones are stitched, okay, and then this one is actually a smaller version of this, so you could do a third layer on that one. We have a little tag, and then we have this little banner, okay. These are dies that you need to have. I'm telling you right now, you will love these dies. If you only order one thing from the catalog, get these because you will love them. You will use them long past Christmas, and they're awesome, okay. There's my pitch. Those are the ones you want. Ornate Frames, Monster Bash. All right, moving on. Actually, I should mention the embossing folder too, because it's also part of the Monster Bash suite. Can you see that lovely sort of filigree background on my card there? I'm not sure how well it shows up. Oh, it shows up not too badly on the camera. That is the new Stylish Scroll, I think it's called, which is also part of the Monster Bash suite. So remember how I said you don't want to bypass the Halloween suite? That's because we've got the Ornate Frames and we have this beautiful embossing folder. Okay, both of those are part of the Monster Bash suite. Don't miss them. Okay, all right, so there is one project. Then I will show you my second swap card. Just have to take it out of the package here. Here's another one. Okay, so this time I punched the large ornament, and this is actually the banner from the Cardinal Christmas. And then I used some of the pine boughs from the Beautiful Boughs dies. Okay, again, that gorgeous embossed background. All right, what else have we got? Oh, I love this one. Look at this one. This was made by Anne Granger, fellow demonstrator from Canada. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? So here she's used some of that geometric pattern in the background, and I love what she did here. This is a way to get more mileage out of your DSP. So rather than using a full sheet, she cut narrow 1-inch strips and layered them with a bit of space on her card base. Okay, and I love the effect that that gives. And then we have, again, some ornaments and the holly from that stamp set. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, time to move on to our next suite. Let me just get all of this stuff out of the way here. So many projects in my hands. All right. Oh, that's from my... We're going to move on. I have to show you the Cup of Christmas. Now, Cup of Christmas is not a suite. It's not part of a product suite, but it is a pretty darn awesome bundle. And I have some really cute projects I want to show you. So here is the bundle. So we have dies and a stamp set that coordinate. The coolest thing about this stamp set is for the first time ever, Stampin' Up! Has made stamps that are reversible. So these are photopolymer stamps. You're going to notice that the insert is a little bit different. There's the all of the imagery is printed on the back side of the case insert, and you're actually going to stick your stamps to the inside of your case, which is kind of cool. So these two stamps here are fully reversible. So they're a little bit thicker than our other photopolymer stamps, and you can stamp them both ways. So you can have your mugs with the handle on the right or the handle on the left, and you don't have to do any reverse image stamping. Okay, pretty cool. First time ever, and I love them. Okay, now of course we have dies that coordinate with the mug on, or the mugs with the handle on the right or on the left. All right, and then we can decorate our mugs. These are layers to go over top of your die cut mugs. We have two little tag shapes. We've got candy canes. So these again are meant to layer. This is just a solid candy cane, and then this is the stripe, which you would layer over top. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. We have some mistletoe leaves. We have holly leaves. We have berries. This is the die to cut out the poinsettia. And then we have this little bow. Okay, so awesome bundle. And let me show you some projects, and I will convince you as to why it's so awesome. So let me just pull a couple things out here. So I started out with this and I thought, okay, can I use this for fall? And I decided, yep, I absolutely can. So I stamped my Comfort and Joy image, but this time I colored my holly and my berries in fall colors. So they look like oak leaves. How great is that? And I added some steam coming out of my mugs. Those are those little swirlies from the Cardinal Christmas dies. I added some leaves from the gathered leaves dies, and then used, of course, some of the fall DSP. And I think that totally works as a fall card. All right, here is another fun card. Cup of hot cocoa, complete with whipped cream. All right, this is using the 12 Christmas DSP. And there's your your mistletoe leaves and your poinsettia. Okay, and there's more of that red ruched ribbon. This is another swap that I did. Okay, I used more of that 12 Christmas DSP. And again, here's your candy cane. Remember I said I'd show you the candy cane? That's what it looks like when it's layered. All right, and our holly leaves. And then we have a few swaps here. This one I think is my favorite. This is by Winona Samler, who is from, I think, out west, if I'm not mistaken. So here she has used that gorgeous knit embossing folder on the background and some of our plaid paper, and then she's heat embossed her mug in gold, and that just looks so fantastic. Okay, there's candy cane and some more of our little holly and mistletoe leaves. Just love that one. All right, so that is Cup of Christmas, and let me tell you, I'm actually going to be doing an online class featuring this one later on in the fall. So if you like this, stay tuned for more on that one. All right, let's carry on. I need to show you this product medley. How many of you purchased the Everything is Rosy product medley last spring? Everything is Rosy was the first product medley that Stampin' Up! Ever offered. And a product medley is simply, it's like a suite, but it's a suite in a box. So you are getting a whole bunch of products. So you're getting a stamp set, some dies, you're getting embellishments, you're getting DSP, you're getting stickers, you're getting ribbon, all in one package. Okay, so this product medley we actually received on the cruise, and I gotta tell you, it is fantastic. Let me show you what you get in this medley. So we'll start with the stamps and dies, as always. So here is our stamp set. Okay, we've got images and sentiments. Love when we have stamp sets that include both. Okay, so 2 different Christmas trees. We've got some candy canes to decorate our tree. We've got a star for on top of the tree, and then we've got presents and bows. So you can stamp your presents in one color and then add your bows in another. And this is where you're going to want to use your Stamparatus, okay, to line those up. So that is the stamp set. And then, of course, we have coordinating dies. So we have dies that cut out the large and the small Christmas tree. We also have a die to cut a star for the top of your tree or an angel for the top of your tree. And I gotta say, I'm rather excited to see an angel because we have an angel on our tree, and I have never yet been able to make a card with an angel on the top of my Christmas tree. So I'm excited about that. This is an awesome label shape, okay? And then, of course, we have a die to cut out the presents. So there are the dies that are included in this product medley. And then we get to the paper. So first of all, this was something that was not part of the Everything is Rosy medley, and I love this idea. So these are pre-cut to size card fronts. Okay, so these are cut to 4 by 5¼ inches. They are ready to go. Just cut your card base and slap these down. Okay, and you are good to go. Now the awesome thing about this is that the gold is embossed and will resist ink. So if you wanted to, you could sponge the background and turn the white background any color you would like, and your gold will stay gold, which is pretty darn awesome. Okay, I'll show you another project that I did with something similar in a few minutes. Okay, so you get 16 of these card fronts. 16? No, 12, sorry. You get 4 of each of 3 different designs. All right. Then the DSP, oh my goodness, the DSP is so yummy in this suite, or this medley. So you get a ton of DSP. You get 48 sheets. You're going to get 8 of each of 6 designs. All right. Now, all of these designs have gold metallic accents on one side. So we have the deer. We've got the mistletoe. We've got presents. We've got stripes, Christmas trees, and candy canes. All right. And then when I flip these over, I get more generic holiday imagery. So we've got stars, we've got Christmas trees, we've got bows, we've got more stars, candy canes, and stripes. Okay, so you're going to get 8 of each sheet in this medley. That is phenomenal. 48 sheets of paper. Okay, then we also receive stickers, sheets of stickers. So if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of time for Christmas cards, this suite is the way to go. Hi, Deneen, how are you? So you can slap down your card front, add a little bit of DSP, add a couple of stickers, stamp a sentiment, and you're done. Okay, you don't have to muss, no fuss. It's just really quick. So you're going to get 2 sheets of the deer. These are stickers again. You are going to get 2 sheets of the candy canes and labels. You'll get 2 sheets of the mistletoe and stars, and then 1 sheet of the tree and a couple of extra deers. Okay? Deer, not deers, deer. You get 7 sticker sheets in this medley. Okay? And then, of course, we need embellishments, because what's a holiday card without embellishment? So our ribbon in this suite is this fun mini tinsel trim, okay? So it is gold and sort of an iridescent, which is kind of fun. And it's quite soft and pliable. It's not stiff, so it's easy to add to projects. I probably would not tie a bow with this. It might be a little bit tricky to tie a bow, but it adds awesome accents, and you can decorate your tree, your stamped and die cut tree, with the tinsel. So really fun. And then we have some gold stars. So do you remember those copper stars from the Brightly Gleaming suite? Well, here we have some gold ones. So same idea. We have the gold faceted stars that coordinate with the gold in the DSP. Okay, so that is, look at this. We get this and this and this, and our card fronts, and our foil, or not foil, what is that? Tinsel, and then we get our stamps and dies. All of that is included in the product medley. Okay, so you're getting all of that for $95, which is an amazing value, like amazing value. All right, now let me show you some projects made with this suite. So these are the make and takes that we made on the cruise. So you may have seen these floating around the internet since July. So this one is all about the stickers, okay? So we used deer stickers, we used star stickers, and we used a banner sticker. So all we stamped on this card was the sentiment. Super quick and easy, all right, but just beautiful. And then we have a little note card. Okay, and there's some of that tinsel trim where we've wrapped it around the tree stickers to create a decorated Christmas tree. And then this cute little 3x3 note card. We've got some little stars, a couple of stickers, and a really simple sentiment. So on all of these, the only stamping that we did was the sentiment. All the rest, the work is done by the DSP and the stickers. Okay, so I wasn't kidding when I said fast and easy crafting. I also received a few swap cards that featured this suite, so let me just show you those real quick. This one is by Chris Carmichael, and I love it. So she's really done a great job of featuring the suite. So we've got the DSP, we've got the stamp and the die. There's our star die, and there's that fun label. Okay, really, really great project. And here's another one. This is kind of a fun fold. So it opens like that. Isn't that not fun? I love that fold. So this one I don't have a creator because we didn't, whoever it was did not include a name. So I love this. If it's yours, please comment and let me know it's yours. And then here's one more that is completely different. This just uses the stamp set, does not use other products in the suite, stamp set and die. But I love this color combo. So it is garden green and mint macaron. And there is that hammered metal embossing folder. Hi, Sandy. How are ya? Is that not gorgeous? You can see why it's already on back order, right? It's just beautiful, that embossing folder. So that is the Most Wonderful Time product medley. All right, let's move on before my voice gives out. Doing this video after teaching all day? Bad idea. I'm not gonna have a voice by tomorrow. I'm getting croaky already. All right, feels like frost. Look at this suite. It is yummy, and I gotta tell you, people, this paper is gonna sell out. I gotta show you this paper. I'm gonna break my rule and show you the paper first because this paper is beyond gorgeous. I will show you the bundle in a minute, but let me get to this paper. So you get 48 sheets. This is 6x6 paper, and there are 12 designs. Okay, so first of all, the one side, this is specialty paper, one side of each sheet has silver foil. Okay, and we've got lots of different patterns. These are not just for Christmas. Okay, I mean, yeah, that one might be Christmas, but these are just gorgeous, gorgeous patterns. All right. The great thing about this is you can ink these, and I'll show you an example of that in a minute, to change the background color to any color you want. All right. The silver stays silver. It resists the ink. Okay. So that is the back side, but the really wow, wow, wow is on the front. These are photorealistic images, and they are beyond gorgeous. Okay. So here we have some snow on a pine branch. Here we have some frosted wildflowers, some bouquet leaves, ice on grass, ice on twigs, ice on Queen Anne's lace. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Here we have a snowy scene, snowy forest scene, frost on Queen Anne's lace, another bouquet snow scene, another pine branch with a pine cone this time, some frosted Queen Anne's lace, and I just love this. I think this is my favorite one. It's not Christmas, it's not really traditional Christmas at all, but I just think it's so pretty. These papers are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm telling you, they're going to sell out. Okay, so if this is on your list, if this is something that you think you might like, I am going to strongly suggest that you order this sooner than later. Okay, all right, so that is the paper. Now, of course, we do have a bundle in this suite, and this is it. We have the Frosted Foliage stamp set, and then the coordinating frosted frames dies. So this frame is just beautiful. I'll show you a couple projects that I used it on in a few minutes. So it cuts the frame with all of the greenery around it. And then there's also a stitched label layer that can overlay. Okay. And then this one cuts some more little sprigs, little Queen Anne's lace die, and then a couple of snowflakes. All right. So that is the stamp and die bundle. Again, purchase them together. You get them for 10% off. So we'll move that aside. And then I need to show you this beautiful ribbon that is part of the suite. Okay, so this is our Seaside Spray and Silver Metallic. Okay, so this is Seaside Spray ribbon, but it has silver metallic thread woven through it. And it is so, so pretty. This is my favorite ribbon in the catalog. I love it. Easy to tie. Okay, this is, what is it, 1/4 inch? Yeah, 1/4 inch wide. Super easy to tie, holds its shape, doesn't slip. Don't have to worry about, you know, reversible or not. It's the same on both sides, okay? Just ties a beautiful, beautiful bow. All right, so that is the Seaside Spray metallic ribbon. You get 10 yards for $9.50. And then we have, how many of you remember Crystal Effects? Crystal Effects was an adhesive that we had, years ago. I can't even remember how long ago. And it is back, but better, because the applicator is better. The old Crystal Effects got clogged really badly, and you couldn't unclog it. This applicator works like a dream. I have opened and closed this several times, and it still works, and it is not even a little bit clogged, which is just awesome. So this has glitter in it, okay? So you can add shimmer and sparkle to your beautiful photorealistic imagery on that DSP, and I'll show you some projects in a minute using this and our new ice stamping glitter. Now let me show you the texture of this stuff. It's not super fine glitter. It's a little bit chunky, which makes it a little bit easier for cleanup. It doesn't get quite everywhere, and it's awesome for shaker card fillers. Okay, so remember that little snowman, snow globe that I showed you earlier? That's what I used in that card. Okay, and it's got some good presence. You don't need to use a ton of it because it's a little bit chunkier. All right, now let me show you some projects that I made. All right, so let me find one that I used that. Okay, here we go. Look at this. So pretty. This is a New Year's card, because you know what? I actually have people at my card buffets asking for New Year's cards because they don't have time to send Christmas cards. So here, can you see the shine and shimmer on that? I don't know if you can. Hang on. I got an email notification on my phone. I got to get rid of that. There we go. I'm not sure how, oh yeah, you can see it. Can you see that on there? So it looks like pine branches that are just popping off the page that are covered in frost. It is so, so pretty. And that was done using that shimmery Crystal Effects and that new ice glitter. Okay, so there's some of that beautiful ribbon. And I used, actually, these are not from the annual catalog. These are from the, from the holiday. These are from the annual, these stamps and dies. Okay, so there's one. Here is another. Okay, this is that Queen Anne's lace. So again, you can probably see that I added some of that beautiful glitter to the photo image, and I made this one into a thank you card, because these papers are not just for Christmas, right? If you want to send a thank you card, there is absolutely no reason, especially if it's winter, send a thank you card. Maybe you have somebody that comes and helps clear your driveway in the winter and you want to express your appreciation to them. This would be a great card for something like that. Okay, so that is a thank you card. And then we get into some holiday cards. So here is one, totally not traditional Christmas colors. Who would have thought to use purple for Christmas? But it totally works, all right? So there is that beautiful frosted frame die, and then I added some more sprigs. This is die cut with Purple Posy. Purple Posy's coming soon, you guys. The ink pad's coming soon. I'm very excited. I did add some glitter to the to the die cut frame. I'm not sure how well that shows up. Can you see that on there? Maybe. I'm not sure. There you go. You can see it a little bit. And then again, stamped a sentiment and layered it onto my frame. Okay, added a little silver thread, some sparkle, and you've got a beautiful holiday card. And then here's another one. Didn't add any glitter to this one, just kept it simple. Okay, added a few little sparkly snowflakes in the background. And then one more. So remember how I said you could color that silver DSP? So this is an example of that. So the background on here is silver and it's like an ombre blue, but it started out as all white. All right, and all I did is I sponged it just using different shades of blue ink to create that ombre look. And isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. This paper is the bomb. I love it. And then, of course, I could not resist adding some pine boughs. So these are actually cut from white cardstock, and then I embossed them using the shimmery white embossing powder from the annual catalog. And then just added another sentiment using one of the stamp sets in the annual, because there are Christmas stamp sets in the annual. Don't forget about those. They are pretty awesome as well. And then there again is that beautiful stylish scroll embossing folder. All right, so there are some project ideas for the Feels Like Frost suite. We're getting there, folks. I got one more that I want to show you, and it's actually not even a suite. It's another bundle, and it's back a ways. Let me find it. Where is he? Where are you, Mr. Moose? I should have put a page marker in here. Where'd he go? I thought he was with the wrapped in plaid. Where are you, Mr. Moose? Let's find him. Page 27. See why I love this bundle index? I can find things fast. Page, there he is. He's with the Night Before Christmas suite. All right, this moose I had to get. Why? Because I'm Canadian. And I just love me some moose. My parents have moose in their backyard where they live. And I could not resist picking up this bundle. So this is not part of a suite, but it is so fun. And I am predicting that this one is going to sell out too. I just think it is so much fun. It's just so different and whimsical and lots of fun to play with. So here is our stamp set, Merry Moose. So we have an outline image, and then we have a solid image. So if you don't want to color your moose, you can just use your Stamparatus and line these two up, and then you've got a colored moose. Okay, you don't even have to bother coloring them in. We can dress them up with a scarf and a little toque. We've got some trees. We got a little raccoon friend for our moose, and then of course we've got some fun little sentiments here. All right, and then of course we have our coordinating die. Or not die. This is a punch. This is a punch. Can you tell I'm tired? This is a punch. So here, this guy coordinates with both of these stamped images. All right, now let me show you some fun projects I made. I had a lot of fun playing with this. Okay, so here is one. So this one I wanted to be a little bit rustic, reminding me of my parents who live up in Northern Ontario. So here I used that solid moose image on my background, okay, and then embossed it using the subtle embossing folder. And then here I used both the solid and the outline image, okay. So I just stamped it on crumb cake cardstock and then added the solid image to color them in. So it was really quick and easy. I didn't have to do any coloring. Added some trees, added a few little pine boughs and a pine cone, and there's some more of that snowball or snowfall puff paint. Okay, so much fun. And then on the inside it says, "Have a cozy Christmas." And there's my moose walking through the forest. I just love him. So fun. Okay, there's one, and then here's another one. This is one of the make and takes that we're actually doing again at my live launch event on Friday night. So there's one of those little jingle bells. That'll kind of give you an idea of the scale of them on a card. Okay, can you hear the jingle? So here I've just used the punch. I didn't actually stamp my moose. I just punched them out in both green and in some of the polka dotted pattern from the Wrapped in Plaid, and added some trees. And again, here is that beautiful winter knit embossing folder again in the background. Okay, isn't that fun? Oh, and there is one of the ornate frames. Okay, you need that. You need those, let me tell you. All right, let me just show you a couple more fun projects that I received as swaps. So this one actually inspired this one. Okay, so I received this swap and I ended up making this card because I was inspired by it. So this is, who made this one? This one is by Jenny Pauls, which is just really cute. I love his little curly ribbon scarf. He looks so cozy. She has actually colored the moose in. She probably used Stampin' Blends on that one. And let's do one more. This one is fun. Just pull it out. This is by Betsy Rao, who is from Burlington. And this here she's stamped our moose on the plaid paper and then punched him out. So we have a plaid moose, which is kind of fun. And she stamped some trees and then added a little copper star to the top of her tree. Isn't that cute? So much fun. So much fun. I love getting swap cards because you get so much inspiration. All right. So that is Merry Moose. And I think I have gotten through everything. Now, before I go, I just want to show you really quick that Halloween suite that you may bypass. If you are not a Halloween person, do not skip this page, okay? Because that is where you're going to find the Ornate Frames dies and the Stylish Scroll Embossing Folder, okay? Those are two that you do not want to miss. Both of them are ones that you are going to get a ton of use out of, okay? So if you're not into Halloween, you still want those, okay? All right, now, here is our Nature's Beauty stamp set. This is the one that I am giving away as my door prize, okay? And I want to mention again, that $4 in Canada from each stamp set sold goes towards mental health organizations, okay? And that is a cause that is near and dear to my heart. I have personally struggled with mental health issues in the past, and I have many students at school who struggle on a daily basis. So I am thrilled that Stampin' Up! Has taken on this cause and is recognizing that mental health is such an important part of our wellness and well-being. So I'm going to give away this stamp set. Let me just talk again about how you can be entered into the draw. So to be entered into the draw to receive one ballot, you just have to like and share this video, okay? And you will receive one ballot. If throughout my lengthy presentation here, you have seen some things that have caught your eye and you'd like to place an order, a $25 order in my online store will get you another ballot. A $50 order will get you 2 ballots. A $100 or more order will get you 4 ballots and a package of holiday rhinestones, which I don't have any left of. I've actually used my whole package that I ordered, but they are down here and they come in colors that coordinate with all of the DSPs in the catalog. Okay, so you'll get that free with a $100 order as well as 4 ballots for my door prize drop. So you can order using this host code. I will put this host code in the comments on the video so you don't have to worry about jotting it down. And you need to order by midnight on Friday. Okay, and then I will draw and post the winner of the Nature's Beauty stamp set on Saturday morning. Okay? All right, everybody, that was a lot of talking and a long evening. Thanks for hanging with me. I hope you love these projects and products as much as I do. I am going to be featuring different suites and projects throughout the fall from this catalog, so make sure you tune in every Tuesday for my Live at 5 video, and keep your eye out for upcoming online classes. Okay, thanks so much for joining me tonight, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye for now.